Yulong and Yang Miemie, the sweet moments that captured millions of hearts. Welcome back to Fresh Angle 24H, the place where we dig deep into the stories behind the stars and reveal the emotions that light up the screen. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because today's video is going to take you on an emotional ride. We're talking about Yulong and Yang Miemie, a pairing that has completely shaken up the entertainment world. Their chemistry is being called unreal, their scenes are setting new standards for romance, and the internet can't stop buzzing about them. But what makes them so special? Why are people convinced that their love story feels too real to ignore? Let's break it down together. What is it about sweet moments that make fans lose control? With Yulong and Yang Miemie, it's the sense that every small interaction carries weight. A kiss isn't just a kiss, it's a journey of emotions. Their lips meet slowly, naturally, as if the world pauses around them. Viewers can feel the anticipation, the nervous excitement, and finally the rush of relief when love is finally expressed. But the magic doesn't end with the obvious. In fact, what really makes their connection stand out are the quiet moments. Think of a scene where they are simply standing together under the glow of lights. They don't need words. They don't even need to move much. The way Yulong leans slightly toward Yang Miemie, or the way her eyes soften when she looks up at him, those micro-expressions alone create thunder in the hearts of viewers. And then there's the beauty of the ordinary. When Yang Miemie tends to flowers, or when Yulong brushes a loose strand of hair from her face, these aren't scripted, grand gestures. They are slices of reality. That's why fans can't stop rewatching those moments. They feel like stolen glimpses of genuine affection. Chemistry is a word we often hear in entertainment, but rarely do we see it come alive the way it does between Yulong and Yang Miemie. Their performances aren't just well-acted scenes. They're an unspoken dialogue between two people who seem to truly understand each other. Watch their eyes. Yulong doesn't just look, he studies her, his gaze filled with depth, as if he's reading every thought. And Yang Miemie. Her expressions shift with the kind of nuance that makes it impossible to look away. She can communicate longing, warmth, and vulnerability in a single glance. Together, their eye contact tells stories that no script could fully capture. The way they move is equally compelling. They don't need choreographed embraces or exaggerated gestures. A simple touch on the arm lingers longer than expected, and it's enough to make viewers gasp. Their silences speak as loudly as their dialogues, making every pause feel like a heartbeat. What amplifies their connection is contrast. Yulong exudes strength, maturity, and an almost protective aura, while Yang Miemie radiates softness, innocence, yet quiet resilience. This contrast doesn't clash, it completes. It's the perfect blend of yin and yang, where opposites don't just attract, but elevate each other, making their presence together magnetic and unforgettable. The response from fans has been nothing short of explosive. This isn't just about liking a drama. It's about feeling emotionally invested in two people who blur the lines between fiction and reality. Scroll through social media and you'll see it everywhere. Short clips replaying their sweetest scenes, edited with slow motion, soft music, and captions like, "This is what love looks like." Fans are curating entire playlists dedicated to Yulong and Yang Miemie, and these fan edits are racking up millions of views across platforms. But what's even more fascinating is how far this phenomenon has gone. Fans aren't satisfied with just the show, they are analyzing behind-the-scenes footage, studying interviews, and decoding every glance exchanged when the cameras aren't rolling. Every accidental smile, every playful touch, is treated as evidence that their bond is more than professional. This obsession has fueled endless discussions online. Are Yulong and Yang Miemie simply brilliant actors, or is their connection something deeper? Fans want answers, but maybe that's the secret. The mystery keeps people coming back, fueling the phenomenon even more. And let's not forget the impact on their careers. The way fans champion their pairing has turned them into household names internationally. Their popularity isn't confined to a show anymore. It's become a cultural conversation, and that's a level of stardom most actors only dream of. Plenty of screen couples come and go, but what makes Yulong and Yang Miemie unforgettable is the sense of authenticity they bring to their craft. Many actors rehearse their roles to perfection, but when you watch this duo, it doesn't feel rehearsed at all. It feels instinctive, as though their emotions are flowing naturally. That authenticity is powerful. It makes audiences forget the cameras, the lights, the crew standing just outside the frame. All that exists is the story, and the two people living it. Viewers aren't simply entertained, they are transported. They see themselves in these moments, they remember their own experiences of love, and that's why it resonates so deeply. Moreover, the duo brings balance. Too often, romance on screen feels one-sided, one actor overpowers the other. But here, it's harmony. Yulong's intensity never overshadows Yang Miemie's gentle presence, instead, they lift each other higher. Each performance feels like a dance, where both partners know exactly when to lead and when to follow. This balance, combined with sincerity, is what sets them apart. They are not just playing roles. They are breathing life into emotions we all crave: connection, intimacy, and the kind of love that feels timeless. Fans around the world have become a chorus, united by one theme: Yulong and Yang Miemie make them believe in love again. Some fans gush that they can't tell the difference between acting and reality. Others confess that watching them has reignited a spark in their own relationships. Comments flood social media with words like, "This is how romance should feel," or "Their connection gives me hope." And isn't that the highest compliment any actor can receive? To not only entertain, but to touch hearts, so deeply that people carry those emotions into their own lives. That's why audiences keep coming back, rewatching the same moments endlessly, because those scenes make them feel alive. It's rare in today's entertainment industry, where so much feels polished but empty, to find something raw and moving. Yulong and Yang Miemie have tapped into that rare magic. They've proven that authenticity can outshine spectacle, and sincerity can be more powerful than the grandest special effects. So now the question is yours. Do you believe this is just acting? Or is there something real between Yulong and Yang Miemie? Is it a romance created for the screen, or the beginning of a story that could continue beyond the spotlight? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and join the conversation. And before you go, remember to subscribe to Fresh Angle 24H. We're here to bring you closer to the stories, the stars, and the emotions that shape our entertainment world. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying with us, and until next time, keep believing in love, in passion, and in the magic that great performances can bring.